Hello. My skin is white. Now, I'm not trying to be racist, but I see some people are saying that I'm being racist because I'm saying that I'm white. And I feel that that's really sad if they really mean it. Maybe they don't really mean it and they're just trying to pull a joke, but I understand that people tend to say things like that. They tend to think about that, but for me, I'm not being racist. I'm being descriptive. I'm trying to tell people who I really am in case people want to know. I'm obviously, some people may like me better because of who I am and because of where I'm from. Unfortunately, people are a little racist. They kind of discriminate. They're a little racist, a little biased, in especially, I guess, in certain countries, certain Asian countries like Vietnam, for example, since I've been here since 2012. And I know it doesn't really matter how long I've been here, but I just like being detailed. It's like I'm trying to tell a story and I'm trying to be really descriptive and I'm trying to tell all the details, even if they don't matter. I believe that every detail matters in a story, but you may not really care. And if you don't, you can ignore me and you can move on. If you think I'm crazy and you don't like me, you don't have to talk to me, you don't have to look at me. And I got a lot of videos, I got many videos on the internet where I say things that may sound really crazy, or I write things that you may not understand. And I do this a lot, and some of it may be by accident or intentionally. I'm trying to say something in a different way to try to get people to think in a different way, to think outside the box, to be a little creative or something. There's always a reason for the different things that I do. Like, for example, like in this video, I'm just saying that I wrote that my skin is white. But I'm not being racist. I'm not racist against other people. I tend to like black people more. I grew up wanting to be black and tall in the NBA. And people always heard me say that. Since I was about 7 years old or so, I started thinking about being the next Michael Jackson. And I was about 7 or 8. More importantly, I was about 8 years old back in 1993, back in the ghetto in Forest Grove, Oregon, USA. I was thinking about it more often, thinking more about being Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson, and traveling the world to try to help people. And that's another controversial things that people tend to say to me. They say, well, I don't think you really can help people. And I say, yes, I can. Like Obama always says, yes, we can. We can make a difference. That's my student for the moment. And this is one of the rooms. This is in the Tudic district. Not that you care. Some people might care, but again, this is very important. I'm just trying to make an emphasis on that I'm not a crazy person, but people still say that I'm crazy, and I guess it doesn't really matter what people think. People will say whatever they want, and haters will always be haters. Stop player hating, but people tend to do that, and so what am I gonna do about it? I feel that experience and skills are more important than a piece of paper. And I'm saying that I don't have the right credentials to be an English teacher at the moment, and because I don't have the certain TC certificates and certain college degrees. I don't have any of that. I do have a diploma and I have a certificate because I went to college. And I went to college at 4 different colleges for 5 different years, and I feel that I've learned a lot. I study about psychology, about how to work with people, about people's minds and why people do what they do and how people do what they do, and I learned about how to be a teacher, how to be a pastor, how to be a counselor, tutor, all these different things, and I feel that I can apply these things into how to be a teacher, how to be an English teacher. I feel that they're applicable. I feel that it matters. And I do plan to get the right qualifications to be an English teacher as soon as I can, and I haven't done it, mostly because I don't have enough money to get a certificate like a TESOL or something important like that. But I do plan to do that as soon as possible, and I know it's very important. But at the same time, I don't feel that you have to have a TESOL, that you have to have certain degrees or certificates. I mean, obviously, it's required by the government in Vietnam and other countries. There's always these, rules that you gotta play by, and I understand. But at the same time, we shouldn't always be forced to think like that, to think that we have to do this or we have to do that. It's okay, and sometimes we should follow the rules, and it's better to follow the rules, but at the same time, we need to be a little open-minded, and we need to be a little careful about this going with the flow, because we could get sucked into that kind of dogma if we go that direction for too long in our lives. It could be really, really bad. That's what I believe. You don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. You can do whatever you want. If you don't like me, you can go away. I'm Joey Arnold, original oatmeal. I teach English in Saigon, Vietnam. I teach English at FYG, Fellowship Youth Group. So you can type that in, and you can learn more about it, especially on Facebook. You can look that up, and you can find it. You can type in facebook.com/FY group. And you can send them a message, and you can ask them about me. There's some Vietnamese people that know me, and you can ask them if I'm real, and if I really am who I say that I am, or if I'm just a crazy person. And you can meet the people that know me, and they can tell you what they think. They can give you the answers that you're looking for, especially if you don't want to ask me, and you don't trust me, and you feel that maybe I'm lying or that I'm crazy or something. You can go talk to other people that know me. But then it could be kind of sad if you talk to the wrong people that think they know me, but they don't really know me, but they're going to say stuff like, oh, I saw him one time, and he was crazy. Man, I saw Ghetto Joe. I saw that cool kid, man. I saw that oatmeal man. I saw that weirdo, man, and I thought it was crazy. And you can go ask them if you want to, because they'll probably say things that you may want them to say, like that, that I'm out of my mind and stuff. And it's really sad when people spread lies about me. Like they say things like what?
Cheese.
I want to. Oh, this game. You like that? You like that? You like that game?
Yes, I'm white and you black.
You'll be the color white?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be black. Okay. So really don't like it when people spread lies about, like, I'm a bad person, I'm a pedophile. Or they say things like my visa expired, or
Johnny, it's your turn.
oh, it's my turn. I guess I gotta go. My student is calling me.